All right. Oh. Good afternoon and welcome to Sioux Center, Iowa, home of the Dordt Defenders, as today they host the Jamestown Jimmies in this men's volleyball matchup. My name is Quentin Olson. Alongside of me, Jonah Hoffmeyer. You're watching the Dordt Media Network pre-match show brought to you by Wireless World. Jonah, what can we expect from this one?
Well, it's the first conference game for each of these teams, so a lot of nerves, maybe a lot of stuff going on, but each team really has a stellar record. Jamestown specifically.
Yeah, 9-1 overall, ranked 8th in the nation. 2-5 the Defenders are coming into this one.
Absolutely. Let's look at the visiting team, the Jamestown Jimmies. What players are you going to want to watch? Very young team for the Jamestown Jimmies. So let's take a look. Number 84, Caden Cox. He is a freshman. He has played in every set this season so far. He is the team leader in kills with 108. And not only is that, he's second on the team for digs with 78 on the season.
He'll be a good two-way player doing multiple things here for the Jimmies. We'll also have to keep an eye on number 23, Gabriel Acacio, the setter for the Jimmies, the sophomore. He's got 176 assists on the year, leads the team. And the Jimmies go with like a two-man setting operation here, working with Gavin Hackley as well. We'll watch for that as well.
Number 24, Gavin Hackley, absolutely.
Yes, and for Dordt, it'll be Nicodemus Elliott once again. Number 4, the sophomore, leads the team with 99 kills, hitting 239 on the season, and second in the nation in NAIA as far as kills per set. Isn't that something?
It's his show, and we're all living in it seems like. The other player you're going to want to watch is number 15, Lance Vermeer. He is a freshman. He leads the team with 20 blocks on the season, and he has 24 kills on the season. So expect him to be right up on that net, right in Jamestown's face, trying to block their balls.
Definitely. For the coaches this evening, it'll be Travers Cox for the Jimmies. His third year as head coach for the Jimmies. Took over as assistant prior, and he's got 30 total years of volleyball coaching experience. He'll be really relying on that tonight.
You had a chance to catch up with Chad Hansen before the game, the Dordt coach. What did he kind of say? What did he expect his team and what his team to do going into this game?
Yeah, some keys that Coach Hansen talked about was the first touch and how keeping the Dordt setter still can improve their offense, and moving around the setter for Jamestown can make their offense more predictable. So Dordt attacking the spaces to move them around a little bit more will make the game plan a little bit easier. He also talked about composure.
Pre-game jitters, during game jitters. If Dordt can come out swinging a little bit better than they did last week, they could give Jamestown a run for their money.
You're definitely right on that one,
Absolutely.
Jonah.
Well, that's going to do it for us. Thanks for watching this pre-match show, sponsored by Wireless World. Josh Tatton's on the call, and we'll be back right after this.
Welcome into the DeWitt Gymnasium here on the campus of Dordt University in Sioux Center, Iowa. We got Dordt University defenders taking on the University of Jamestown Jimmies here in men's volleyball. GPAC opener for both teams. The Dordt defenders come in with a record of 2-5 on the season. So not the best start in the world that you like to see. They dropped 3 games up in Jamestown to UC Merced, Calumet, and Campbellsville. They lost to Missouri Valley here in Sioux Center, beat St. Ambrose, lost to number 5 ranked Grandview, and then beat Viterbo just this last weekend, while the Jamestown Jimmies come in with, let me see if I can get to the schedule portion real quick. Missed my click. They come in with an impressive record of 9-1. They beat Judson, who is receiving votes. They beat number 14 Lords. They beat number 4, that is Ottawa University of Arizona. They beat UC Merced, Calumet, UC Merced again, Campbellsville, Viterbo, and then they lost to number 13 St. Xavier, beat St. Ambrose, and here we are today in the GPAC opener. Both teams playing. We got about 2 minutes before some anthem. We got some final warm-ups going on for both teams. We'll get you some statistics right now, some notable players for the defenders. Number 4, Nicodemus Elliott has been an absolute stud on the outside. He has 99 kills, averaging 4.5 kills per set, hitting .239, really solid. Also defensively, has 25 digs. On the other side, Cade Schmidt also hitting very well for the defenders, 69 kills, 3.14 kills per set, and hitting .153. He also has 47 digs. On the assist side, number 10, Lucas Van Groningen, the setter, has done extremely well, 201 assists this season, averaging 9.14 assists per set. He's been outstanding. And then reigning defensive GPAC player of the year, Rob Piekars, 39 digs so far this season, averaging 1.77 digs per set. And on the other side, for the Jimmies, number 84, Caden Cox, has 96 kills, averaging 3.10 kills per set. Number 37, Kayla Cox, 64 kills, averaging 2.29 kills per set, and hit .262. And as for the setters, number 24, Gavin Hackley, has 143 assists, 4.61 per set. And on the defensive side, number 84, Caden Cox, once again, 73 digs with 2.35 digs per set. Number 15, Tyson Myers, has 40 blocks, 1.29 blocks a set. And number 13, Sebastian Ignatchak, excuse me if I'm mispronouncing that, he has 90 digs and 2.9 digs per set. We're going to take a quick break for the anthem. We're going to be right back after that for the start of this game. Don't go anywhere here on the Dordt Media Network.
Today's Dordt Media Network livestream broadcast is produced by the students of Dordt University. Thanks for watching.
Today's broadcast brought to you by Snyder Insurance and Financial Group of Sioux Center, offering life, health, Medicare supplements, annuities, and more. Trusted service and exceptional products with you in mind since 1973.
This Dordt Media Network broadcast is brought to you by Sioux Concrete Construction, Rob Suin, owner, excelling in flat work, poured walls, decorative concrete projects, dedicated to providing customers with a good experience and quality workmanship. SueConcrete.com.
Welcome back here on the Dordt Media Network. The Dordt University Defenders coming in with a record of 2-5. The Jamestown Jimmies record of 9-1. Some team statistics: the Jimmies averaging 12.26 kills per set, as well as hitting .275. They are averaging 11.38 assists per set, 2.66 blocks per set, and averaging 1.35 service aces per set. Also with 10.68 digs per set for the Jimmies. As for the Defenders, this season, 261 kills. They're averaging 10.4 assists per set and 1.1 aces per set. So not as great offensively for the Defenders as the Jamestown Jimmies. They've been solid this year. Picked to, not just this year, but in years past, they're also picked to win the GPAC this year. Defenders coming in second on that preseason poll from the coaches poll in the GPAC. Outside of that, just moments away here from the opening serve. And we got some other things going on for Dordt Athletics. Currently Northwestern and Dordt playing men's and women's basketball. Looks like the women's team going to drop that game to Northwestern, currently losing 79-59 with about a minute and a half left in the fourth quarter. Number one team, Dordt Defenders, going to drop that one. Next game will be, I believe, next Wednesday for GPAC playoffs. But softball won their opening game today against Dickinson State by a score of 10-2. And they're on a 6-game win streak. And then baseball is in they're playing Benedictine in Atchison, Kansas. That's happening a bit. They played their first game. I think they dropped that one. Haven't been able to check the score on that one. Let me look for you. They did lose that game 8-3, and the other game should have started. Give me a sec while I pull that up. It's taking a while. They're currently losing that one 6-2 in the top of the third. So hopefully the Defenders men's volleyball team can get on the right track here tonight as they play the Jamestown Jimmies in the GPAC opener. I mentioned earlier they lost some. If you look at their scores on godort.com, right, you see 3-0, 3-0, 3-0, 3-0, 3-0. A lot of these games look like they're blowouts, but if you look at the box scores, their opening game losing to UC Merced, they lost the first set 26-24, lost the second set 25-21, lost the third set 26-24. They're in them. They're right there. Just a few more points swing one way or the other, and they're right there. Same with Calumet, I believe. We pull those box scores up, 25-19, 25-23, and 25-15. So not as close, but still close. Introductions are over, almost underway here in Sioux Center. Thanks for joining us here on the Dordt Media Network. My name is Josh Tatton. Happy to bring this one to you. I'm the GA for Athletic Communication here at Dordt University. Get to do all sorts of fun athletic things as they shake hands in the middle here. Get ready to get underway. I mentioned multiple players being standout players. No more than two are both our GPAC Players of the Week in Nicodemus Elliott with 99 kills this season, and Lucas Van Groningen being our Setter of the Week with 201 on the season. So very impressive stats for both those individuals. A lot to be proud of for them on the win against Viterbo last week. Won that one 3-1. They lost the first set 26-24, proceeded to win the next three 25-16, 25-13, and 27-25. As for individual play last week, where is he? Lucas Van Groningen had 45 assists in that game. Nicodemus Elliott with 19 kills on 42 total attacks. He hit .262 on that season. Lucas Van Groningen also had 8 kills as the setter with 12 total attacks, hit .583. Another notable, Cade Schmidt played well last week, 17 kills on 33 total attacks. He had 7 errors. He hit .303, and played very well. We're about ready to get started here. And we'll get some liberos in and whatnot for the Jimmies. That's going to be number 13, Corey Caparis, or excuse me, wrong team. Number 13, Sebastian Ignichak steps in, and Ignichak will step in to serve for the defenders. Libero for the for the Jimmies, for the defenders, libero number 4, or not 4, excuse me. That is Rob Piekos, number 8. Service received by Schmidt. Van Groningen, push set to the near side. Guzman puts it over, dug out by the Jimmies. Push set far side, and that's going to be dug out by Piekos. Good job by Piekos. Back row hit for Schmidt. Roll shot over the top. It's going to be dug out by the Jimmies. Far side. Another dig by Piekos off the block. Here comes Guzman. Guzman's just going to give him a free ball over. It's going to be bumped set by the Jimmies, and it's over off the block and tooled off the block for a nice kill there by number 35, Thomas Swiderski. Swiderski with a emphatic kill on that one. Serve over. It's going to be received by Piekos. Van Groningen set to the near side. Guzman puts it off the dig. Piekos gets to it after that. And a quick set there. Down, finds the ground. That's number 15, Vermeer. Lance Vermeer, the freshman out of Plattsburgh, Missouri. Has played well. He has 24 kills on the season with 1.14 kills per set. Gets one there. He hit 151 this season coming into this game. Subs coming in. Looks like Spencer Franken going to come in, as well as, that's number 1, Brady Fergan, the defensive specialist out of Menno, South Dakota. He will serve for the defenders. Fergan gets it over. It's going to be dug out by the Jimmies, and that one's going to fall. And the defenders trail 2-1. Checking into the game, Gabriel Ocasio, the setter out of Denver, Colorado. He's a sophomore. He'll come in to serve. That set. Roll shot off the hands, and they're going to keep it up. Nice play by the Jimmies, and a quick push over, and that's going to find the back corner. Closest person to that was Caden Cox. Not able to do so. Lucas Van Groningen will go back to serve for the defenders. He'll get that one over. It's a nice serve. Diving play by Ignichak. Off the block, and that one is out. That was Elliott on the block. Just couldn't get it in bounds. That serve received by Schmidt. Guzman going to put it over. Free ball. It's going to be dug out by Kaylor Cox. Far side. That kill, no, going to be dug out by Pierre Cox. Elliott with the tip. Nice diving play. Keeps it up. Off the block. No, over the block. Van Groningen gets to it. Pierre Cox to Schmidt. Schmidt with the attack. That's going to be off the basketball hoop and still in. Nope, down. Defenders tying it up 3-3. Back and forth we go. Back to serve. Guzman. Andres Guzman. I believe this is his first game played this year. Nice receive by Cox. Guzman gets to it. It's at the net. It's going to be a tough play, and Van Groningen unable to do anything with that one. Piercos with the receive from Rice. It's going to be dug out by Rice. Set to the far side. Cox going to put it down. Finds the floor. Finds the empty spot. No one there for the defenders. And a roll serve, top spinning, going to be received by the defenders on the far side, off the hands of Ocasio, and nothing they could do on that one. Guzman with the kill. A few subs coming in for for the Jimmies, and that's going to be received by Cox. That one's going to find the back line. It's number 24, Gavin Hackley, the setter, the freshman out of Castle Rock, Colorado. He gets the kill. Not really a setter-like play. And the serve, top spin, received by Guzman. Quick set by Van Groningen, and the kill by number 15, Lance Vermeer. The freshman does it again. Another top spinning serve received by the Jimmies. Far set, off the block, can't do anything with it. Jimmies, 7-5 now is the score. They're on top. And that serve is going to be received by Guzman. That's going to go off the block and off of Schmidt. Nice block there by number 35, Thomas Wadierski. Freshman out of Poland. Makes a nice play, and a back to serve for the Jimmies, number 84, Caden Cox, freshman from Helena, Montana. He's an outside hitter as well as an opposite hitter. He'll go up. And a strong serve received by Guzman. Far side. That kill is going to go off the hands of Hackley. Another nice play by the defenders. Not a lot of rallies going on, but you typically don't get that in men's volleyball. That's going to go off the net. And that is going to be 4 hits. Yep, never touched the block, just off the net. So within one again, defenders trailing 8-7 here in the first set. First to 25, win by 2. If you're new to the sport. Schmidt back to serve. He'll go up, put it off the net for a service error. And that's going to be tooled off the block. Nice play by the defenders. Service by the defenders. That's going to be a kill off the hands of Elliott. It's going to be Ocasio back to serve, Gabriel Ocasio. Setter has 157 assists on the season. Guzman receives that one. It's at the net. Got to get a quick tip over by Van Groningen. Near side, off the block. Is it in? No, out, off, just wide of the line. Van Groningen, quick touch, gets it over off the hands of Cox. And the receive by the Jimmy. It's going to go off the block of Franken. Gets back over the net, and another attack dug out by Van Groningen. Far side, Elliott's going to put it off the block and off himself for another point for the Jimmies. And the serve from the Jimmies is going to go over, received by Schmidt. Van Groningen jump set, near side. Elliott's going to put it over. Cox digs it out. Quick set, near side. Cox again off the block. Elliott keeps it up. Schmidt now, free ball coming from Van Groningen. Pushes it over. Near side, and there's a kill from number 16, Dante Jennings, the freshman from Spokane Valley, Washington, gets the kill for the Jimmies, puts the lead up 13-9. Timeout on the floor from the defenders. It's a 13-9 ball game here in Sioux Center. Don't go anywhere. We're going to be right back on the Dort Media Network.
One of the things that we appreciate most about Dort University is just the sense of community. That community of alumni, of the professors, the college campus in itself is really what supports the students that are there at the time. The Dort alumni are all over the U.S., even the world, and you know, it's 4 years that they get to be on campus, which is a wonderful chapter of their life. But I guess the thing that we really want is that they can hold on that for a whole lifetime.
Today's broadcast brought to you by German Farmers Mutual, protecting the farm and home since 1981. Northwest Iowa's local insurance partner, online at germanfarmers.com. Today's broadcast is sponsored by Northside Body Shop. When you expect the very best in the repair of your vehicle, call Northside Body Shop Limited today, serving the Sioux Center area since 1955. 712-722-2313.
Welcome back to the DeWitt Gymnasium. Dordt University taking on the Jamestown Jimmies. They're losing this one so far in the first set, 13-9. It's been back and forth, and it's been a good one so far. So back to serve for the Jimmies, number 37, Kayla Cox. Cox gets it over. It's going to be received by Schmidt. Van Groningen, near set. Gets that one down. That's Elliott with the kill. Nicodemus Elliott gets the kill. So that'll bring it back number 22. Andres Guzman. That's going to go off the hands of Cox, and a nice save there by the Jimmies. Free ball coming over. Guzman gets it. Here's Van Groningen near side. Schmidt puts it off the block. It's going to be dug out by number 13, Sebastian Ignichak. Cox gets it over. Jump set. Schmidt off the block. Dug out once again by Ocasio. That one's going to be wide. Too strong on the kill. Or on the attack, rather. (13-11) is our score. That ball's going to be put over. Pierkos gets to it. Van Groningen near side. Schmidt, tip over, off the block. That's number 24, Hackley. Cox puts it over again. Van Groningen, and it's going to be over the net, so that's going to be a point for the Jimmies, 14-11. Van Groningen gets it to Schmidt. Schmidt's going to put it off the block, and a nice attempt by Rice. Keeps it up. Far side for Cox. Cox going to put it over. Schmidt with the second hit. Elliott tip over. That one finds the floor. Looks like he smoked it in the box score, but just a little tip over the block for Nicodemus Elliott. (14-12) is the score. Near side for Cox, off the block. That one's going to be out of bounds for the Jimmies' point. 15-12 now. A few more subs. That's going to be number 35 coming in, Thomas Wadierski, as well as Sebastian Ignichak. Topspin serve received by Guzman. Off the block, or off the dig, I should say. Cox with a long set, finding Cox. Pierre Cox gets the set to the far side. That's going to go off the hands of Cox. And Cox again with the block, or with the attack, blocked by the defenders, and that's going to be just over the net by number 5, Camden Steckler, freshman from Antigua, California. Out of my neck of the woods, fun fact. Pierkos gets to it. And Andres is going to put it over for a free ball. Cox, woo. A lot of misdirection there. Cox on the far side just got it wide open. Didn't miss it. And another timeout on the floor taken by the defenders. 17-12 is your score. We'll be back in about a minute after this timeout.
Today's broadcast is brought to you by NewTek. They're your partner for success when purchasing equipment for construction, manufacturing, ag, and other industries. Don't miss the opportunity to transform your business and redefine your productivity standards with NewTek. Today's broadcast is brought to you by Rental. Looking for top-notch rental equipment? Look no further than Rental in Sioux Center, Spencer, Storm Lake, and Sioux Falls. Rental, your regional equipment rental experts. Visit them online, rental.com, or call 712-722-3928. Today's
Welcome back here into the DeWitt Gymnasium. Dordt University trailing the Jamestown Jimmies 17-12 here in the first set. It's been back and forth, and it's been a good one. Some solid play by both teams. Pierre Kotz. That was Guzman in the block by number 35. Thomas Swiderski has had a heck of a game so far. Dug out by the defenders. And too much for Schmidt. 19-12 is your score. And the receive by Guzman gets it to Pierre Kotz, and Schmidt's going to have to heck the long hit. Not going to be able to. 20-12 now. Jimmy's starting to run away with a little bit. Tough serve, gets it up. Schmidt, free ball coming for the Jimmies. Cox gets to it, quick set, outside Cox. Off the hands of Schmidt. Upset with himself on that one. Had a chance at it. Back to serve, Hackley. Freshman. Sails that one. 21-13. Serves over, received by the Jimmies. Near side attack. Caden Cox gets the kill. Caden Cox will go back to serve as well. And Cox with the big serve, too strong. 22-14 now, defenders with serve. Schmidt's going to go back. Outside hitter out of Palmdale, California. Near side, off the net, no good. Defenders looking to make a little bit of a run now. And the serve is going to be received by Ignachak. Oh, and a big kill by number 22, Andres Guzman. Welcome back, Andres. Gets that one down 22-16. Schmidt back to serve again for the defenders. Schmidt puts it up, gets it over. Diving attempt by Ignachek, gets it up. And is down on the line. So there's a rally killer for the Jimmies. 23-16 now, side out for the Jimmies. It's going to be Ignachek back to serve. He'll get that over. Lofted ball, maybe threw Schmidt off, maybe a little bit of a knuckler. Out, or just off the hands, couldn't get it to Van Groningen. Van Groningen reaching for it, couldn't do anything about it. So that's going to bring up Ignachak again. Gets it over, another soft serve. Push set, and a double is going to be called on Van Groningen. That's going to do it for this game. 25-16 is the final. We're going to take a quick break in between sets, and we're going to be right back here on the Dordt Media Network.
This Dordt Media Network student-produced live stream broadcast is brought to you by Joyner & Zwart Dentistry in Orange City, offering dentures, implants, and dental care for your whole family in a modern and friendly atmosphere. And brought to you by 712 Realty, a team of realtors in Northwest Iowa with the drive, care, and the results you need to buy or sell your home. Visit them online at 712realty.com. Leading you home.
We understand how complex the financial landscape can be to navigate. Our goal is to free up your hands so that you can focus on what is most important in life.
Today's Dort Media Network live stream broadcast is produced by the students of Dort University.
And brought to you by Pizza Ranch, buffet, carry out, or delivery.
Joyner and Zvort Dentistry, providing the latest in dental technology in a warm, comfortable, and relaxing environment. And brought to you by Ployne Publishing, quality printing from design to delivery. Ployne Publishing.
One of the things that we appreciate most about Dort University is just the sense of community. That community of alumni, of the professors, the college campus in itself is really what supports the students that are there at the time. The Dort alumni are all over the U.S., even the world, and you know, it's 4 years that they get to be on campus, which is wonderful chapter of their life. But I guess the thing that we really want is that they can hold on that for a whole lifetime.
This Dort Media Network broadcast is brought to you by Sioux Concrete Construction, Rob Suin, owner, excelling in flat work, poured walls, decorative concrete projects, dedicated to providing customers with a good experience and quality workmanship. SiouxConcrete.com.
And brought to you by Huber's Plumbing and Heating. Whether you're looking for repairs, replacement, or maintenance for your air conditioning or heating system, Huber's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning in Orange City will exceed your expectations.
Welcome back here in the DeWitt Gymnasium. Just moments before the start of the second set, Jamestown took the first one. It was a good set. 25-16 was the final score for that one. Camden Steckler came away with 1 kill, but the leading one, should have gone with number 84, Caden Cox. 5 kills on 14 attacks, 0 errors, hit .357. And as for the defenders, that would be Nicodemus Elliott with 4 kills, 1 attack error on 9 total attacks. He has 33, or he's hitting .333. As for some other things, assists, Gavin Hackley played pretty well. He's had 7 assists so far, 1 service error. And Lucas Van Groningen has 1 kill, 1 error, 3 total attacks, and 8 assists. That's going to be dug out by the Jimmies. And off the block for the Jimmies as well. 1-0 here after that one. And Van Groningen with a tip over. It's going to be off the net, and it will be Jimmy's point. Serve finds the corner for an ace. Misjudged it in the back corner with Schmidt and Elliott, it looks like. And Jimmy's out to a 3-0 lead. Pierre Cos gets to that one first. Far outside. That one's going to find the corner. Guzman gets the kill. And the service can go off the hands, but nice recovery by the Jimmies. And you get a lift called on the Jimmies. So defenders working their way back. 3-2 now is the score. Cox receives that one. Quick set. off the block and finds the floor. That's number 18, Xavier York, sophomore out of Chicago Heights. Here comes the service from the Jimmies. Or we have a mop-up. Sorry, I was looking down at my stats. Didn't see that going on. Kate Schmidt going to wipe up the floor a little bit after that kill by York. What's next on the schedule for the defenders? After this one, they will travel to Kansas Wesleyan and Central Christian in Salina, Kansas, and McPherson, Kansas. There's a service error from Cox. Kaylor Cox puts it into the net. Senior out of Helena, Montana. Spring a defender, a well-coached defender team coached by very experienced Chad Hansen, assisted by Matthew Beamers and Marcus DeWeerd. And that's going to be a point for the Jimmies. As for the Jimmies, they're coached by Travis Cox. And that's going to go off the hands of the block, kept in. Far side, here's Cox. Puts it up. Schmidt, near side. Elliott. Going to put it off of number 37, Cox. Cox gets it again, and that one's going to find the line for another point for the Jimmies. Travis Cox, Downey Hun, Chris Ross, and Sean Dzei are the coaches for the Jimmies. And they've done a fantastic job with this team. Of course, they will be making the move to Division II coming in about 2 years. They will be leaving the GPAC next year. They'll be joining the North Star Athletic Association. That's going to be out off the block. North Star Athletic Association. I don't know about for men's volleyball if they'll stay in the GPAC, though, because I do not believe the North Star has men's volleyball. So we'll see where that happens. But after that, they will make the move up to NCAA Division II. Here comes Guzman. Service error from Guzman. It's going to put it out. Coach Hansen became the men's volleyball coach in 2015 when the program started. He's been their only head coach. Formerly coached the women's program as well. As there's a attack error by Elliott. He brought the women's team to multiple NAIA championship and semifinal appearances, and he's been an incredible coach for both the men's and the women's programs. Been here for a while. Formerly coached at the University of Georgia as well, I believe, as an interim. And there's a nice attack, not going to be good enough though from Schmidt. It's going to put it out, or too strong out the back. And a timeout going to be called by the defenders. 9-4 is your score. We're going to be right back after these messages here on the Dordt Media Network.
Welcome to Sioux Center, Iowa. Life in the center of everything. Where we connect with friends, coworkers, family, and the great outdoors. Knowing that in Sioux Center, you're never far from making the next great memory. And we grow great companies that make cutting-edge breakthroughs to make life better here and around the world. And when it's time to play, we keep friendship, family, and a bright future at the center of everything.
At Premier Communications, we're all about connection. Connecting you to all the entertainment, work, and family you love with our phone, internet, cable TV, and tech support services. And now, that connection has gotten even faster with internet speeds up to 1 gig. Experience the next level of connection with Premier Communications. Visit us online at mypremieronline.com or call toll-free 800-741-8351. Premier Communications, looking ahead.
Back here in the DeWitt Gymnasium, 9-4. Jimmy's on top so far in this one. They've won the first set. They lead the set score 1-0. And they also have service. The serve's going to go over off the net. And nothing Schmidt can do on that one. So a nice serve there by Hackley, gets it over. And there's another dig by the Jimmies. That's going to go off. Nope, not even find the block. That's just going to find the middle of the floor. Caden Cox with another kill. Cox has performed well. That's going to go up. Van Groningen with a nice save. Pierre Cox trying to do everything he can, but cannot do enough. So that ball ends up in the stands. 12-4 right now is the score. Back to serve. Hackley. Van Groningen gets it to the far side. Schmidt finds the floor. Schmidt with a nice kill. Gets the defenders back one. 12-5 now. Checking in, number 15, Lance Vermeer. Checking out Spencer Franken, freshman out of Gilbert, Arizona. He'll take a breather. So here comes Pierre Coss. Bump set to the near side or far side. Dug out by Guzman. Near side for Schmidt. Schmidt's going to put it off the block, and point going to be awarded to the defenders. Here comes the serve from Pierre Coss. Quick set, nice dig by Pierre Coss. Back set for Elliott. Elliott gets it over. It's going to be dug out by Cox. Diving attempt by Pierre Coss. Near side for Schmidt. Schmidt puts it off the net. Dug out again by the defenders. Switching hands in midair is Vermeer. And oh my goodness, what a rally so far. Elliott puts it over. It's going to be dug out quickly by Hackley. Near side for Cox. Pancake from, Pierre Coss didn't quite get it. Thought they had the pancake, but Pierre Coss must have not had his hand fully under the ball. And the service received by Guzman. Quick set over and that one's out. So they get another one back, 13-7, slowly working their way back. One rally at a time. Checking in, number 5, Ryan Dick out of Brooks, Alberta. He's a senior. Dick with the serve, gets it over. And that's going to go off the hands of Pierre Coss. Nothing he can do on that one. Absolutely smoked it. Elliott going to check back in for Dick. So that's going to bring back William Rice. He's a junior from Hemet, California. Gets the serve over. That one finds the corner. Schmidt misjudged it. And a service ace for William Rice. His position listed libero, defensive specialist, and center. Playing all of them. Looks like probably playing the defensive specialist today. But can play whatever, I guess. Jamestown bench told to, hey, get back. 15-7 now is the score. Rice to serve. Gets it over for Schmidt. Oh, nice set by Van Groningen. Just hangs in the air. Vermeer gets the kill. This lands Vermeer. The freshman just hung in the air. I guess you can put it as he waited out the block. Waited for them to fall, and he just put it over. Nice job by Vermeer to bring up Schmidt to serve. Schmidt smokes that one, too strong, out the back. So that'll bring it back. Number 23, Gabriel Ocasio, the sophomore from Denver, Colorado. He'll get set, puts it over. Near side, Guzman puts it off the block. Peyton Donhofer, the nearest line judge to the camera. Didn't see it. She was too busy shielding from the hit. Defenders 16-9 is the score. They trail. Fergan gets it over. Cox takes it out. Near side. Elliott gets it to Van Groningen, who gets it to Guzman. Pancake by Fergan. Guzman puts it off the block. Schmidt there to recover it. Back set. Elliott. That's Ocasio who gets to it. And another block by the defenders. And trying to get that one over. Elliott with the set. Takes him out of the attack. Too strong for Guzman. 17-9, is the score. Vermeer checks out, Spencer Franken back in, as well as Pierre Koss. Diving attempt by Schmidt. Quick set by Van Groningen, gets it over. And the defenders get the point, 17-10 now. Off the block, Schmidt gets to it. And another attack error by the defenders. Haven't hit amazing so far. Last set they hit 156. Had 11 total kills with 32 total attacks, 6 errors. While the Jimmies hit 394 with 16 kills, 3 errors, and 33 total attacks. That one into the net. Defenders get a point back, 18-11. Here's Guzman. Gets it over, off the net, dug out by Cox. There's a block, goes off the body of Ocasio. Defenders with another one. A nice job by the defenders. Like I said, slowly working their way back. 18-12 now. This game started out with I think it was 9-2 at one point. Andres Guzman goes back. Puts it over off the net, dug out by Cox. Far side again for Cox. Schmidt there for the dig. Back set. Elliott's going to put it off the block. And right back at him. Can't do anything about that one. Again, 19-12 is the score. They're going to bring in number 35, Thomas Swiderski. He'll take out Ocasio. And for the defenders, in comes Diego Santiago, and out comes Elliott. Santiago, the outside hitter from Puerto Rico. Aguadilla, he's a junior. And a service error by the Jimmies. That's number 24, Gavin Hackley, with the service error. The freshman from Castle Rock, Colorado, puts it into the net, and the defenders get service right back, 19-13. And here's Pierre Koss. Just grazed the top of the net, maybe miscommunication in the back row between Cox and Ignachak. So 19-14, and a service ace credited to Pierre Koss. Pierre Koss with another soft serve, gets it over. Far side, Swiderski puts it off the block. And the defenders are rolling right now, working their way back. We might get a timeout here by the Jimmies, maybe kill some of the momentum, and we will get a timeout. 19-15, defenders working their way back. We got a good one here in the second set here on the Dordt Media Network. Don't go anywhere. We're going to be right back.
Today's broadcast is brought to you by Rental. Get ready to power up your projects with equipment rentals from Rental. From heavy-duty machinery to the latest power tools, they've got the gear to make your project a success. Visit them online at rental.com or call 712-722-3928. Today's broadcast is brought to you by NewTek. At NewTek, they don't just sell equipment, they deliver performance, reliability, and innovation. Their team of experts is there to guide you every step of the way, ensuring you find the perfect equipment for your needs.
I chose Dordt because it has a Christian perspective. I also chose Dordt because I knew
Defenders trailing 19-15 here in this one against GPAC rival, the Jamestown Jimmies. Service for Pierre Coss. Gets it over near side for Cox off the hands of Guzman, and that timeout did kill that momentum. 20-15 now for the Jimmies. That one's up and over. Here's Schmidt, free ball coming. Piercos couldn't get under that one, 21-15. Defender basketball taking place over in Orange City against Northwestern. The women dropped their game to the Raiders, number 1 ranked Defenders. Couldn't finish the season undefeated in NAIA play, but have the number 1 seed in the playoffs. Defender men currently playing. They're trailing 30-21 with about 7.5 minutes left in the first half. But here is Dick to serve for the Defenders. It's going to be dug out by the Jimmies. Far side for Pierre Cos. Gets it over for Van Groningen. Near side, Swiderski finds the floor. Swiderski is just huge down here on the outside. I think, is he listed as a middle blocker? He's not. He's an outside hitter or opposite hitter. He's a freshman out of Poland, and he is powerful on the outside. That's for sure. And the size difference between him and Cox is crazy. But Cox, I don't know if you saw, I was watching him in the warm-ups. He's got like a 40-inch vertical. It's crazy. He gets up there. And then here's Schmidt gets it up. And that's going to be dug out by the Jimmies. And another kill for Cox, just finding the right spots on the floor where the defense isn't. And 2 points away for the Jimmies from winning set 2. 23-16 is the score. That timeout worked perfectly to kill that momentum the Defenders had worked up. Rice gets it over. Schmidt receives it. Back set. Santiago gets it over. Near side. Swiderski. Too wide. It's 23-17 now. Kate Schmidt back to serve for the Defenders. Kate Schmidt gets it up. Too strong. Match point here, or set point rather, for the Defenders. 24-17. That's going to bring up Ocasio to serve. Ocasio gets it over. Pierre Cos receives. Here's Van Groningen. Van Groningen gets it up. Near side. Guzman puts it off of number 13, Sebastian Ignacek. Out of Resnau, Poland can't make the dig on that one. Few subs coming in. Franken and Fergan checking in while Vermeer checks out. And someone else. Probably Pierre Cos. It was Pierre Cos who checks out. Serve over. Cox receives. Here's Ocasio near side. Off the block. Ocasio gets it back up. And the attack can be dug out by Schmidt in not a good set. And they keep it up somehow. Off the block. It's still in on the Jimmy side. And that one's still up. Here's Fergan. Gets it to Van Groningen. Near side. Guzman puts it over. That one's down. 24-19 now. Fergan back to serve for the Defenders. Fergan. That one's going to go off the block. And that looks like Travers Cox is arguing something. I'm not well-versed enough in volleyball to know what they could be talking about. Going to be completely honest. Looked like to me, block came off of Guzman, or was it? No, sorry. Guzman went for the attack, off the block, into the net, and then back off a Jimmy, right? That's what honestly, I don't even know what happened anymore. Off one of them. And I think from a common viewer, such as myself, for volleyball, it looks like it should be defender point. Not to ignore my my defender bias as well. And it will be defender point. You know, they say we're supposed to be impartial over here. It's really hard sometimes. And there's a quick set. That's going to go off the block. Van Groningen gets it up. Fergan. Far side. Santiago gets it over. Diving attempt. Keeps it up. Near side, or far side rather. Diving attempt from Santiago again. Guzman gets it over. And keeping it up. Cox. Near side. Cox gets it over. That's blocked down. 24-21. Still at match point, and another timeout called by the Jimmies. 24-21. It's a good one here in the second set on the Dordt Media Network. Don't go anywhere. We're going to be right back after this.
American State Bank is celebrating our 50th anniversary, and we couldn't have made it this far without your support. For us, banking just scratches the surface. We pride ourselves in our commitment to our communities, building meaningful relationships with our customers, and doing our best to have some fun along the way. We're proud to be a locally owned and operated bank, supporting the communities we serve. Thank you for choosing American State Bank. We can't wait to see what the next 50 years have in store.
Thanks to these Dordt Media Network sponsors, Ski Bout Window and Door, your local window experts. Whether building or replacing, we have the products, people, and knowledge to get the job done right. See Ski Bout and see the difference. Ski Bout Window and Door.
Thanks to M&H True Value. Behind every project is a true value. Start right, start here. M&H True Value.
Back here after that timeout taken by the Jimmies after what feels like they've been at match point forever. 24-21 is the score. Defenders still serving. They have to serve out if they want. They get it up and over, and they, just like that, Jimmies win the second set off a service error. 25-21 after that one. It was a good one, but we're going to take another quick break here on the Dordt Media Network. We're going to be right back after this.
Hello, fans of Defender Sports. Hope you're enjoying the game, whether you're a friend or family member of a player or coach, or a fan of the university. These players and coaches have put in hours and hours of practice, and it shows. But going into each and every game, there's one more thing that every coach makes sure the team has, and that's a game plan. If these players and coaches are willing to put this much time into planning for a game, how much more important is putting together a game plan for your financial life? Now, the financial world continually becomes more complicated, but if you don't have either the time or the desire to spend hours upon hours learning and keeping up with the changing rules of the game in the financial world, and then figuring out how that applies specifically to your financial life, you don't have to do it alone. For over 40 years, we've been helping households to build their financial game plan upon all the things more important than finances, while being good stewards of the resources God has entrusted to their care. Because there's things in life more important than money, and none of them are things. I'm Tom DeYoung, financial planner and president of Money Concepts, the planning firm. Check us out on the web or social media. Check out our podcast at moneyconceptsradio.com or your favorite podcast app, or schedule a complimentary meeting to see how a financial game plan might benefit you. Enjoy the rest of the game, and remember to spend your most valuable resources, your time and your attention, on the things in life that matter more than money.
This broadcast also brought to you by Vision Realty. We are polished, experienced, and professional, offering excellence every step of the way. We are the vision you can trust.
And brought to you by Pizza Ranch, buffet, carry out, or delivery.
And brought to you by Ployne Publishing, quality printing from design to delivery. Ployne Publishing.
I chose Dordt because it has a Christian perspective. I also chose Dordt because I knew that it was a program that I could do on my own time. If someone was interested in doing the MPA program, I would say that it's worth your time to investigate. I'm active in my church, I'm very busy at work, I'm busy with my family, and in doing all that, I was able to do it. And I think that if I can, you can too.
Jamestown leading the defenders, set score 2-0 after a really good second set. Defenders dropped that one 25-21. Some stats for you. Nicodemus Elliott didn't do a whole lot in that second one. He only had 4 kills. That's what he finished the first set with. But Andres Guzman had 7 on 15 total attacks. He hit .333 with 2 errors. As for the Jimmies, Caden Cox has 9 kills this game on 20 attacks, total attacks, and 0 attack errors. That's really impressive. .450 is his hitting percentage. So, defenders, they have a lot to be happy about, but they still got some work to do. Back to serve, Ignacek. Dordt basketball losing to Northwestern 45-28. It's halftime over in Orange City. And here's the service going to be received by Schmidt. Back to Guzman. Guzman's going to tool it off the block, and that one's going to fall out of bounds. Defender side out early, 1-0. And a service error from Guzman. Checking into the game is Ocasio. And received by Schmidt. That's going to be tooled off the block. And another point for the defenders. Robert Piecross gets it over. It's received by the Jimmies. Near set. That one's going to go down. That's Dante Jennings out of Spokane Valley, Washington. Gets the kill. 2-2 now. Trading points as we go. It's going to be Cox back to serve. Kaylor Cox, a senior from Helena, Montana. He'll get ready to go. Puts it up, puts it over. Received by Guzman. Back set for Van Groningen. Van Groningen. That's not Van Groningen. That's Elliott. Excuse me. And here comes Guzman. Free ball coming for the Jimmies. Cox gets it near side. That's going to go off the block. Guzman, jump set. Schmidt puts it up off the net. That was number 23, Ocasio, trying to get the diving dig. Instead hits the hands, puts it right off the net. Ryan Dick going to check in for Nicodemus Elliott. Here comes the senior from Alberta. He'll put it up and over. Jump set near side. Off the hands of Pierre Cos. And a kill for the Jimmies, 3-3. Haven't had consecutive serves yet this set. William Rice back to serve. He's a junior. Puts it over. Here's Schmidt. Gets it to Van Groningen. Near side. Vermeer puts it off the block. And the Jimmies take the lead. 4-3 now. Guzman gets the receive. Near side. Schmidt puts it off the block. And we're tied once again. 4-4. That one's received by Cox. And a point for the defenders. Five, 4. Nice serve by Schmidt. That one's going to get tooled off the block. And the Jimmies tie it right back up. 5-5. Here's the service from Jamestown. Piercas receives it. Near side, Guzman puts it off the block and in. Andres Guzman gets that one. Guzman, the outside hitter from Bogota, Colombia. He's a senior. And the service from Cox. Swiderski gets it up. Guzman with the free ball over. Quick set, far side. Swiderski once again gets the kill. Thomas Swiderski. Or is it Tomas? I have no idea. That's going to go over. Schmidt receives it. Here's Van Groningen near side. That one's going to get blocked and put straight down. 7-6. Jimmy's on top. Nice serve there by Cox. Van Groningen tips it over. They keep it up. Free ball. Elliott gets it to Van Groningen. Van Groningen near side. That's going to get tooled out the block. Guzman with it. And once again, 7-7 side out for the defenders. That ball was out. Eight to 7 now. That's over. And a quick dump over by Franken. Ball put off the block. He's going to find the floor. That's going to be a tough one. Yeah, not going to be able to get that one into the stands. Defenders losing a little bit, 10-7 now. Far from over, but not what it was, where it's back and forth. Elliott's going to put that one off the block. It's going to be dug out by the Jimmies. Near side, far side, excuse me. And that's going to be touched by Pierre Caz. That's put into the net by Ignacek. 11-8 is the score. So Andres Guzman will go back to serve for the defenders. Puts that one up. And too strong for Guzman. It's going to be put on the out back. 12-8. And that one's going to be put off the block. He keeps it up with the foot. Nice play on the other side of the net. And there's another attack, be dug out by the Jimmies. Guzman gets it pushed set to the near side and blocks where no one is in the far corner. Schmidt, the one with the attack, and that's going to be blocked. 13-8 now. We're going to get Boris Lee going to step in. A senior from Melbourne, Australia. He'll take out Van Groningen, who's played all the way around. Lee gets a nice set up. It's going to be blocked by Franken gets it blocked. Elliott's going to get the attack. Off the hands of Cox. Near side for Hackley. Lee. Guzman pushes it. And they keep it up. Guzman gets to it again. And it's just miscommunication, and that's the third hit out anyways. And we might need a timeout here from Coach Hansen. And yep, we do get a timeout. 14-8's the score here in the third set. We're going to take a quick break, and we're going to be right back here on the Dordt Media Network.
Special thanks to all our Dort Media Network sponsors. Volink Enterprises Incorporated, building homes for families and businesses in Northwest Iowa since 1962. Let's work together to bring your vision into reality. Volink Enterprises Incorporated. Today's broadcast is brought to you by the Van Engelenhoven Agency, your trusted independent insurance agency throughout Northwest Iowa. Contact the Van Engelenhoven Agency's Sioux Center advisors Mark Holsoff or Lisa Dykstra.
This live stream broadcast brought to you by Napa Auto Parts in Sioux Center, your source for quality automotive parts for your car or truck. Let them use their knowledge to help you find the right vehicle battery, brakes, filters, headlights, wipers, and other parts needed to get your job done. Napa Auto Parts in Sioux Center.
Welcome back to the DeWitt Gymnasium here on the campus of Dordt University here in Sioux Center, Iowa. Score is 14-8. The defenders are taking on the University of Jamestown Jimmies. They trail set score 2-0 as well. It's been pretty back and forth. The set score doesn't necessarily show what it is. They lost the first set 25-16 and lost the second set 25-21. So it's been pretty back and forth. Took a little bit to get their rhythm. Elliott gets that kill. Just full swing. No one there to block him. And that was an emphatic kill by Nicodemus Elliott. So that'll bring the score to 14-9 and bring up Rob Pierkes to serve. Pierkes gets it over. It's going to be received by Cox. Far side off the block and the antenna. Just unfortunate because it was going over. And it was out after it hits the antenna on the far side. Get that one over. Lee serves to Schmidt. Schmidt puts it off the block. Now Lee with the set. That one's down. Elliott with back-to-back kills. He'll get a break. For Dick. Ryan Dick now to serve for the defenders. Serve to the far side. Cox going to put it off the block, and that one's going to fall. Working their way back once again, 15-11. Defenders trailing, but they're serving. Ryan Dick to serve. And Cox on the far side. That one's going to be too strong. Cox receives it. Cox again with the attack. That's going to go off the block and out, 16-12. That'll bring up number 14, William Rice. Rice puts it up, gets it over. And the attack there by Schmidt gets the kill. 16-13 now. Schmidt back to serve for the defenders. Puts it up, puts it over. Strong serve. Nice receive by the Jimmies off the block again. Schmidt, here he comes. Here's Lee. Lee near side. Guzman puts it up. Pierkes there to receive it. Lee back set. Here's Elliott. Elliott tip. Kept up by Cox. Near side. That's Hackley. Puts it over and puts it down. 17-13 now. And in comes Swiderski. Swiderski's been solid today. Schmidt. Oh, Elliott keeps it in. Wow. We're still going. 17-13 still. Cox now finds the floor. Cox said no more of that. Puts it down. 18-13 now. Jimmies are rolling. And a timeout going to be called by the defenders. 18-13 here in the DeWitt Gymnasium. Don't go anywhere. We're going to be right back on the Dordt Media Network.
Today's Dordt Media Network live stream broadcast is produced by the students of Dordt University. Thanks for watching.
I chose to come to Dordt because it has a really good Christ-centered environment. I just think it's a really good environment. You're really close with your professors. I think every prof for every class I've ever taken has known my name. They're just really understanding and really want to get to know you outside of you're just in my class for this semester. Like, I still see profs that I've had freshman year that will say hi to me in the hallway and stuff. So I just think that the relationships that you develop with your professors, with your classmates is just really special. And I mean, the fact that I get to play volleyball and study a major that I love.
Back here in the DeWitt Gymnasium. 18-13 is the score. That one's down. It was close. There was a close one. 18-14. Men's basketball against Northwestern now back underway after halftime. 45-28 still the score. Defenders trailing here to the Jimmies. 18-14 in set number 3. They trail set score 2-0. Back to serve. Brady Fergan, the junior from Menno, South Dakota. High serve, gets it over. There's the attack by Swiderski. It's going to be blocked by Lee. Oh, and what an attack by Kate Schmidt. Puts it off the face of Cox and off the referee stand, I guess you'd call it, on the far side. 18-15 now. Defenders within 3. Fergan gets it over. Received by the Jimmies. Near side for Cox. Nice dig. Oh, couldn't do anything with it. Nicodemus Elliott tried to get under it. Couldn't quite. Put it basically like a bullet right at Guzman. He couldn't get under it. And 19-15 is your score now. In comes Lance Vermeer, as well as Guzman and Pierre Cos. Excuse me, not Pierre, Guzman. Pierre Cos is in, and Franken as well. And we're going to have to wrap maybe some blood, maybe something going on for Elliott. And our trusty trainer, Sydney Kleberg, getting her money's worth over there. Shout out to Sydney. And the other, maybe some blood. That might have been what it is. They're checking the ball for it. We're all good to go. (19-15). Back to serve, Caden Cox, the freshman from Helena, Montana, the outside hitter. Puts it up, puts it over off the net. Boris Lee gets the set. Franken puts it over. Near side. Oh, nothing you can do on that one. Camden Steckler puts it down. Out of Manteca, California. How he ended up in Jamestown, North Dakota, it's beyond me. Oh, and what a block by Boris Lee. The setter gets the block. And by no means is Boris Lee a tall person, but what he lacks in height makes up for in heart, you know? Put that on a t-shirt. Boris Lee gets the blocks. 20-16 is the score, and by the set score, you wouldn't know it, but you feel like the defenders are close to winning a championship with the way the crowd reacted to that. Instead, Boris Lee puts it out on the serve. 21-16. Schmidt gets to it. Lee, back set. Guzman puts it off of number 24, Gavin Hackley, for the kill. 21-17 now. Trying to put a little bit of a rally together. Close serve on that one. Guzman couldn't get it. Too strong out the back. So Gabriel Ocasio will check back in for Swiderski, and he'll go back to serve. 22-17. Boris Lee. Just a little dump from Guzman on the back. That's going to be, is it touched? No, not touched. I think Jamestown had a case for that one. But they don't give it to him. 22-18 now. Definitely, I think they had a legitimate case for a touch on that one. Here comes Pierre Cos. Oh, man. Dante Jennings, just no nonsense, puts it down. He smoked that one. So that's going to bring back Kaylor Cox. That's going to be an antenna, yep. (23-19) now. And in comes Ryan Dick to serve. Dick going to put it over. Cox gets to it. Not a great reception, and it's going to be, were they in the net? Double, that's what it was. It was a double. 23-20 now. Dick gets it over. Cox receives it. Ocasio with the set. Cox gets it over. Guzman puts it up. Boris Lee near side. Schmidt puts it off the block. Ocasio near side. Far side, excuse me. They keep it up. Piercas. Guzman gets it over. And is it a double? It is. Yeah, like I said, I don't know the rules well enough. I don't know what that is. I'm just here to call it. 24-20. So that's going to be William Rice. William Rice puts it up. Match point here. That one's down. So don't go anywhere just yet. 24-21. They're going to bring in number 6, Ale Murdoch, out of Paraguay, to serve. The sophomore. Will put it up. And that'll do it for this one. 25-21. Defenders drop 3 straight sets, and they lose this one. We're going to take a quick 3-minute break, and we're going to be right back after these messages.
Today's Dordt Media Network livestream broadcast is produced by the students of Dordt University. Thanks for watching.
Hi, my name is Samantha Wilbur. Hi, my name is Philip Shippey.
Hey, my name is Eli Levtinsky from Cedar Rapids, Iowa.
I am from Primgar, Iowa.
I'm from Sioux Center, Iowa.
Shout out to my family back home and my girlfriend for just supporting me throughout my college experience. It really means a lot.
My favorite part about working for this is making these promos and stuff that you see during commercial breaks.
And you're watching the Dort Media Network.
And you're watching the Dort Media Network.
Thanks for watching the Dort Media Network.
Welcome back into the DeWitt Gymnasium. Dort defenders dropped a 3-set game to the Jamestown Jimmies, 25-16, 25-21, and again 25-21. I'm here with Boris Lee, setter. He came in about, second game? Is that what it was?
Yeah, in the third set.
Yeah, third set. Yeah, played pretty well. I think a big moment, that block down there. That was exciting.
Oh, yeah.
Walk me through that one.
Yeah, I know. I just saw the ball go up, and I knew someone's going to swing on there, so I just went over there, got my hands up, and turned out to be a block.
Yeah, no, that was exciting. Wasn't expecting it. Came away with 1 kill on 1 attack, so 1,000. You love to see that one. 6 assists. What are you looking for? What are you trying to improve on? What are we seeing? We knew Jamestown was going to be a tough game, right? Yep. So let's see. What's next? I didn't look at the schedule. I did look at the schedule. Kansas Wesleyan, right? Yes, so that's next week.
Yep.
What are we looking for in that one?
I mean, speaking in terms of our team, I know we got a pretty good squad this year. Everyone's got the skill and the technique. I just hope we can play good as a team for the next weekend. Obviously, this game was a bit tougher. Jamestown definitely one of the stronger teams in our conference, but overall, I just hope we keep improving as a team and keep getting better connections. And if we bring that into next week, then we'll have a good weekend.
You and Lucas Van Groningen, I'm sure, work a lot together, right?
Yep.
2 setters. He won GPAC Setter of the Week.
Yep.
You, I guess, of course, you're happy for him. He's a teammate.
Oh, yeah.
He's done really well. Are you teaching him things? Are you learning from him as well? You guys working together a lot? What is that relationship like between you two?
I guess it's a bit of both. I learn a lot of things from him, and he learns a lot of things from me. Obviously, I'm 1 year older, so right. I kind of have to be the guy to teach him first. But overall, I see ourselves as more of a kind of equal standing in the team, and we just keep trying to push each other. You know, it's good to have someone in a similar position as you, so you know how to improve on yourself. So,
well, yeah. Boris, I won't take any much more of your time. Appreciate you coming up here talking to us. It was a solid game. Obviously, didn't go the way you wanted, but we're looking forward to the rest of the season, how that goes.
All right, thanks for having me.
Thanks. Have a good one. See you. Back here, head coach Chad Hansen in post-game interview after I talked to Boris. I said we knew it was going to be a tough game against number 7 ranked Jamestown, picked to win the conference. What did you tell your guys before the game and leading up to that week, or this week I should say?
Yeah, this week, Josh, it was a keep growing in our system and refining in the offensive defensive areas that we needed to. I told the guys. This is an important conference match. It's the start. Every conference match is important. And I also told him, let's not over-amplify. Let's not over-eager this week. Let's treat it like a big, important match, just like the next conference match that we play is that way. And in the in the systems that we ran in practice, in the stresses that we tried to put our starters in, I was really, really pleased with our response in those drills. And I felt very, very confident coming into this match that we would put ourselves in a great opportunity to take the match, put pressure on Jamestown, and I think it did not come out that way by any means in the course of the play today.
Right.
That's what the week was about.
Yeah, obviously, score didn't fall in your favor, but, I mean, you look at it, the last 2 games, 25-21, you're right there. A few more points swing your way, who knows what happens, right?
Yeah.
Like, really, you got to be happy with Andre's performance. Is this his first game playing this season?
First match this season,
yeah.
Yep.
So 11 kills on 24 attacks at 333. So fairly solid day from Andres, especially coming out with really no rust.
Yeah.
So.
Yep. No, and he, we'd been practicing with him for a while, but this is the first time for him to be on the court, and that was one other variable. We said we're not putting this lineup as if this is the golden lineup, and you saw me make substitutions and try to put different personnel in so that we could just develop a continuity and fluidity throughout the reps and the rotations. And it just overall, until that third set when Boris came in and just put a couple of different offensive looks in there, and he had some great defensive blocks, just played active at the net, and man, he brought a really, really nice game and gave us a chance there in that third set, but still we came up short overall.
Yeah, it was a solid one. What are we looking forward to? I said Kansas Wesleyan and then Central Christian in back-to-back days. Are those conference?
Yes.
Yes, those are 2 conference games.
Yep.
So
we'll head down to the Kansas schools, McPherson and Salina, Kansas, to play those the start of what will be our Dordt University spring break, March 1 and 2. And then we'll be non-conference in the second weekend of spring break, and then start to get back into a conference schedule thereafter.
Absolutely. Well, it was a solid game. Obviously, don't like the score at the end, but still a lot of positives to look out on. I won't take any more of your time. Appreciate you coming up, talking to us. We wish you the best of luck during your spring break trip and safe travels, and then into the rest of the season as well, Coach.
Yeah, thanks, Josh. I appreciate you guys broadcasting this and all the students who are behind the scenes.
Job.
It's incredible. I regularly hear the praise of fans, and not just our fans, but opposing fans saying, Dordt Media Network, you guys rock it. So well done.
Thank you
for
so
your work.
much. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Thanks, Chad. Have a good one. That's going to do it here in the DeWitt Gymnasium. Defenders dropped this one 3-0 to Jamestown. It was a good one. It was a close one for most of it. A lot to be happy about. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you next time. I think the next home game is not for a while, March 21st against Kansas Wesleyan here in Sioux Center. But the next thing on the Dordt Media Network, I believe we have some softball going on in the ASB Sports Complex right now. And then we also have GPAC playoff basketball taking place later this week. GPAC pairings will be announced later. Thank you so much for joining us. My name's Josh Catton here for the Dordt Media Network. For everyone involved, thank you so much. We'll catch you next time.